first question, like who you are, your name.
Yes, yes. So I'm Ismail Johnson from an organization called Neighbourhood Gardens. We do community upliftment and improvement programs, like taking former rubbish dumps and turning into beautiful green spaces. And I'm 27 years old.
And what do you do? What role do you play in this project?
So in the ASA program, I'm a participant to learn and to take the information home with me and implement it in my organization. And in my organization, I'm just a casual worker.
Work as how?
So I would help with projects and implementation of projects.
But you're also involved in gardening.
Yes, so a sports organization. So we go around, we see a space and we speak with people and then we come in and fill the space up. So it's kind of like gardening as well. Yes.
Okay, where do the projects take place?
So for most of the projects are based in our community, which is Salt River, but we did do a few projects outside the community. And we did a project, different organization in Kailicha, 2 different projects.
How are the projects financed?
So I think the majority of our funding comes from a German sponsor called Bienenbau, and they sponsor majority of our projects. The others are like from small and private investors.
I found out that you're also involved in a project in a school with children.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Do you do it like a volunteer or is it like a paid job?
So it's kind of 50-50. So when we approached the school to build a indigenous garden, that was a volunteer thing. But to teach the children and educate them about the plants, that is paid.
Why did you decide to work with the community?
Because you come from a community, you normally see the struggles the community has, and you come in hoping to change community for the better and changing people's mindsets of moving away from it's not for us to it is for us and improve our lives.
How did you find out about like this project, this community?
So in our organization, one of the founding members is actually my cousin, my second cousin. And when they were looking for a new project to start, which is actually next to my home where I stay. And so when they started, I got involved slowly with them, and eventually I am where I am today after 4 years.
What inspired you to participate? It was the cousin, right?
Yes, so the cousin, yes, she spoke to me nicely and convinced me, just try it out.
Okay, so it's like in the family.
I think the family almost.
And do like more people in your family are involved in such?
No, it's just me and my cousin.
Okay.
The others are all like other people.
What do you like the most about it? Like, what's your favorite part?
So for me, the favorite part is when it comes to seeds. So when you put a seed in the ground, sometimes it doesn't always come up, and then you forget about it. And when it starts to come up, you get excited. This is my baby, and when it finally gets big enough, and you appreciate it, the work you put in and the effort.
Did you already use some of these goods that grown, like for your own?
Yes, I actually have used a lot of these things already. So for example, we would have like little workshops for the community, and then the rule is always what we find in the garden, we need to cook up and serve it back to the community.
I heard somewhere that you were professional pastry chef.
Yes,
or you are?
Yes, so I did study to be a chef, but during Corona the work was gone, and someone told me there is another restaurant for me. But when I went there, the toxicity of the work, it just wasn't for me anymore. And I gave it up and committed myself fully to the organization.
So you don't plan like going back and do the pastry?
I won't go back professionally, more like privately. So if someone maybe needs a cake, I'll cook a cake for them. I won't go back and work for someone else.
Did you already cook or bake the cake from the plant?
Yes, so actually my last thing I actually baked from the garden was I made something called spinach scones. So I took spinach, sliced it up nicely, and put it in the scone.
You said you took the rubbish from the places
Yes.
and make a garden from it.
Yes.
The question is what to do with the rubbish afterwards. To maybe recycle it or use it somehow afterwards.
So when we, okay, good example is MySpace. So when MySpace was an old building site, for example. So we need to clean out the soil, getting a lot of stones out, bricks and like plastic bags. And then we divide it up. So the plastic will go to the place to be recycled. And with the stones and the bricks will be reused in the garden as little borders around the beds.
And the last question, what is your vision for future? Do you want to stay in this project? Do you want to participate more in more projects?
I think actually to participate in more projects.
More projects.
Because I found it a beautiful thing to work with people, and every day you learn something new from someone else. So you're continuously learning, so I wouldn't mind doing it even more.
Very nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.